Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. And the Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this. His physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's got it on the right. On the move at the 30. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Grabs it in the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in.
He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They put the brakes on it.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The first score of the game for the
luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Number 48, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Appalachian State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And now to lead the offense, it's Malachi Singleton. They added him through the portal from Rutgers. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Out wide right, it's Branch. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing, and it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they handed off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be.
Makes the grab in their space. Just steamrolling the defense. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Trying to get the corner. The pitch. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Keep it on the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Fires to the wide out. Complete in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
2nd and long here. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Fires on the move. Finds a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Mountaineers are marching down the field. Running inside, it's Roberts. Stopped right there.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
2nd down, going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sanchez. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Number 48, set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this year.
Snags it, and he's open. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Off play action on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Ready. Blue 30, go.
And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Ready. Blue 22. Blue.
Off play action. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Tough run here. It's Roberts. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Quarterback keeps it. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Dropping back, it's Singleton. Fires into the end zone. Almost had that one picked off in the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking for running room. There he goes. Got enough for the first down. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Moves the pocket. It's Singleton. Right side, it's Sanchez. Snowed under by the defense.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Back to pass on second down. Rush right in his face. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason.
pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
Really good third down defense, man. Understanding the sticks and getting him in third and long, first of all, is where they won first. And then playing the pass, breaking on the football, forcing a fourth down and in their own territory for the offense. Great job by this D.
They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Wilson throws for the tight end and wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Oh, he's got some space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down yet.
Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Lets it fly. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineers. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Number 1, hauls it in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Pulls it in with one hand.
I tell you what, these gloves nowadays are amazing. You see this more and more. Who needs two hands? You just go up with one hand, pluck it, bring it down for the catch.
And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Straight ahead, it's Roberts. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quick give. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Hauls it in. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes a catch. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. And just saw one there on the crossing route.
Fires to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself.
And that one is picked off in the end zone. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first and goal on the 1. Try to barge their way in. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some...
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
And they'll take over first and 10.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Iowa, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Hawkeyes, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. All-Star game, and boom. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey, guys, I caught up with Coach Logans at the half. His quarterback, not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the third quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. From the gun, it's Roberts. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Drops back, it's Singleton. Under pressure, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
Fields the punt. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And after that last completion left them with just a yard or so to go for a first down. How will they attack on second and short? Turning it on! Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw one first. Fires it incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Out wide right, and oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the
Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. From the gun, the ground game. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it. Maybe some room here. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
You know, a big part of a quarterback's accuracy is his ability to step into throws. To be accurate, you've got to be able to be on balance, stepping in and following through. And because of that pass rush, that QB had no shot.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Unfortunate with that incompletion, the quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And they're in for a touchdown. He scores for the 5th time in this game. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. It's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And finally, we see a nice game. It's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Finds his tight end. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in a passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Sets his feet, it's Singleton. Out wide left, it's Roberts.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the away team sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With the big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Handed to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
How about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So first down, we'll open up the final period. We'll send the tight end in motion. Rid of it on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it. First, losing yardage on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The run inside. It's Roberts. And they swarm him under.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it. Close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Plows his way ahead. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Give to the running back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It's 3rd and 5. Right back to it. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Looking for room, it's Roberts. Into the pile, maybe got 1. He stopped at the 21. 2nd and long here. Back to throw, it's Ulatowski. They're all over him. Complete downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Keeps it himself. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Looking left. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Mountaineers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires downfield. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up.